Hello, 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 you all. Give me a minute. I'm trying to find my shades or find some shades. I got a pair here. Um, hello, 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 hello. Come in. Hit that like and share button. Let's have a quick live stream. Thank you also to my YouTube subscribers. Thank you on YouTube. My YouTube channel has reached 37,200. So let me put these shades on. 37,200. So thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel, Crypto Queen Millionaire Moves, and make sure that let me try to put these on one hand. Um, yeah, that look crooked. It helps me out a little bit. Uh, and make sure that you hit that bell notification. Um, so you'll be that bell next to the notification button, so you'll be notified when I am live streaming. Someone give me a sound check. Let me know how the sound is. Let me know if the sound is good. Let me know if you all can hear me well. I do have my air conditioner blowing. Um, so let's get into this. Elon Musk, Tesla, you know, the owner, overseer, whatever. Can you hear now? Let me know if you can hear now. Sound gone off? Still gone off? Yes, you can hear, or yes, you can't hear. Let me know which one it is.
They don't sell it to me.
Okay, now you can. Good. Huh?
They don't sell to me, so I got the chicken sell.
Oh, that's what I meant then. I
Oh.
said the wrong thing. Sorry. All right, so now sound is good. So I think I had to plug something up in my vehicle. Hello, Lisa. Okay, good. Sound is back. Thank you all. So again, come in. Okay, now they can hear. Come in, hit that like and share button. And so people, I as I was saying, Elon Musk, Tesla, they've sold about 75% of their Bitcoin holdings, and so I think that's definitely something to All right, now my video going out. So let's just see if I need to get to a better location to live stream. But hey, it is 11:11 Central Standard Time, so that's good news. That's good news. All right, can you all see me? Cause my reception. I'm losing my reception too. I'm gonna let it get it some time to get to a better location. But at any rate, um, as I was saying, I think there's definitely something worth keeping an eye on and being on top of why Tesla is deciding to sell Bitcoin. As I told you all, uh, I feel like the rest of this year, for the especially the digital world, um, real estate and crypto, I do believe a crash is coming, and not just in that world, but just in the economy in general. I told you all when I first started educating you all about cryptocurrency that its purpose is and still is to come in and replace human labor, taking the job of some humans. And now you have Ford that's making an announcement that they're going to lay off approximately 8,000 workers so they can begin their EV electronic vehicle production. Now, these 8,000 human jobs, more than likely, you got technology, machines, and robots that's going to come in and do the work that the people were doing. And you have certain cryptocurrencies. You have certain cryptocurrencies that's also going to be a part of not only a global systematic way to move currency on a global level. People, this will be a global reset. This is not just the United States. And, as I was at the bank and I was having this conversation, my daughter just set up a business bank account, business checking account, and we was having a conversation with the banker, um, and pretty much just talking about EV. And probably within the next 10 years, you're going to see much of these gas stations that was selling gas having now charge stations for your vehicles, where you come in and you park your vehicles and you charge them up because it takes maybe 8 hours or longer to charge your vehicles. And this is just where the future is headed. And so for people that have positive cash flow, and notice I'm saying positive cash flow, cryptocurrency is not for people, in my opinion, who live paycheck to paycheck. It's just not. It's not for people who wants to um, use it as if this is the lotto, right? Let me get some crypto. Let me get some sheep or some Doge and hope they reach a penny. I'm not saying sheep or Doge can't, but that shouldn't be your mentality when you invest in cryptocurrency. You should take time to research, to educate yourself. Someone on my Facebook page told me that they invested because I motivated them based off my posts, and that really made me think. I think I'm going to stop posting as much, and I know that kind of sounds like oxymoron for a crypto queen that says she's going to stop talking about crypto, but the reason being because people have gotten so lazy, and the school system set it up this way, right? People don't want to self-learn anything. They don't want to invest in a course. They don't want to invest in a book and read. They don't want to. They want someone to stand up in front of them and tell them, okay, do A, X, Y, Z, do this, and that. They want a person standing up, writing out, and telling them, and they want no responsibility. And the school system has set you up that way. Like they want no responsibility. And then this is what happens. If they are financially successful, you don't hear from them, right? You they say, "Oh, thank you. You motivated, you inspired me." They never even thank you for their financial success. But then you'll have the haters that'll say, like I had a young lady that commented on one of my Facebook page, someone asked, "What do you suggest um, for the building for somebody that's a beginner?" And one lady commented on my Facebook page, "Oh, you're gonna have to pay for that." Now I don't know if she was trying to be sarcastic or she was just being real, but I gave a real reply, and I'm like, well, even if they do have to pay for it, why shouldn't they pay for something that's going to help them financially and not me? Like my time, my brain, my knowledge is not free. And people will take it personal sometimes when you don't allow them to waste your time. Like people will take that personal sometimes when you don't allow them to waste your time. And I'm like, look, I don't have to respond, I don't have to reply, I don't have to encourage people to get in crypto. I don't have to live stream. I don't. One of my daughter is in this Jeep with me. She can tell you if I flip the camera when I get tired of something, I'm okay with walking away. Right?
Mhm.
Right. When I get tired of something, I am good with walking away. I'm good with that. If when I was coaching basketball, if I had a team that did not have the mindset, the skill set, or the work ethic to want to shift from good to great, I'm like, you know what? I told them over and over again, I don't have to do this. Like, I don't have to be coaching you all. This is a waste of my time. And that works for me in the financial world as too. I don't have to coach people during this season to financially and mentally encourage you and motivate you to level up. I'm not going to be your financial coach, and I'm not going to be your cheerleader. Yay, team. Yeah, you can do it. You need to get you a passive income channel. Like, I'm not going to talk to people about, for example, a home based business that the operating cost is $149 a month. When I got a friend that just posted on his Facebook yesterday that he has a traditional business, and just his light bill for his traditional business is $2,400. I'm not going to try to convince people why a home based business operating costs $149 is like dirt cheap. I don't have time for that. We're heading to a recession. I don't think people understand. We are headed into a recession that's going into a depression. I don't have time to tell you why, if you invest in $149, you can get more money out your paycheck and improve your credit if you have bad credit. And then I don't have time to go back and coach the people who get more money out their paycheck and they think they're going to scam the system and cancel the services and then want to go ghost from me. I'm like, you don't have to go ghost from me. The IRS going to catch up with you. How do you think you can add a business and get more money out your paycheck and cancel the business that gave you the tax benefits, that gave you the extra money in the first place? And someone says, Kayla Gwen said, hey,
Hey,
like Gwen, Kayla about to
I'm
get
trying to.
kicked out because she is driving and texting at the same time. Right. Gwen, Kayla's
I
about
ain't
to.
texting because
You
this
are,
too.
you
I am
driving.
not texting though.
You are, you looking
I'm
down.
looking at my phone. I'm not texting. Okay, mom.
The
I'm off the.
Chronicles. You want me to show them your new business
I'm out of
paperwork?
it. It's up to you. I can't look at them when I'm driving.
Anyway, Gwen, Kayla says hello. Greg, you are so right. It's a mindset thing. And I hear people like him 500 that teaches people how to use credit to get cash. I teach people how to move their cash into assets, right? I used to teach people how to leverage and use their credit to get cash, which I still could if I wanted to. But right now, I'm just shifting to people to how to use your cash to get bigger assets, people. And a home based business right now to get you residual income. Listen, if you have one source of income, that's dangerous to your wealth. It's just not gonna. That's not going to get it in 2022. And I'm not talking about going out and getting a second job. because the second job requires your time away from home, your time away from your children, away from home, your time away from your spouse or your significant other, your boo thing, whoever you dang, whatever. But it requires your time away. No, I'm talking about making money when you get home from your full time occupation, just part time work. And let me tell you, I was on this somebody on Facebook, and I'm not trying to. I promise you, I'm not trying to belittle anybody, but someone told me that they opened up a restaurant business, right? And I come in, I said, you open up a restaurant business in a recession? Um, Somebody said stop texting and drive later. Okay, first of all, let me tell you. Okay, I talk to my daughter. I don't let nobody else do it. That's number one. You ain't in the vehicle with me. I don't know if you meant that in a nice way, but that's not your lane. Let's stay in our lane now. You ain't got nothing to do with what's going on over here. you know, you're not in the vehicle. You don't pay the note on it. And I pushed her out. I talked to her. I got it. Appreciate you, but I got it. Also, I got somebody spamming on my Facebook page. So just disregard that. I'll delete it. But people don't mind their business. People do not mind their business in this world. They feel like they can. Okay, let me stay focused. Yeah, people do not mind. I'm like, I push. I got this. I birthed her. I got it. You have no right or authority to come on my live stream and tell my daughter anything. But at any rate, that's what happens though when you kind of show your world. People feel like they got a opinion to give to it. But this lady was saying that she invested in a restaurant and I said, well, you invested in a restaurant in a recession? Um, yeah, I'm just like that. I'm like a parent and a coach. Even when I coach basketball, if I feel like the referees weren't giving my girls the best calls, I defend mine, right? I don't let anybody just come talk to my daughter and my child. You gotta stay in your lane. Let's mind your business. You go tell your children, you go talk to your children how you want to. I got mine. I got it. But I said, well, ma'am, you open up a restaurant business in a recession, and I said, there's a lot of restaurants closing. And she said, well, yeah. She said, you know, the I've done well, and the operating expenses was real low. I said, okay. I said, so what's your operating expenses? What was the price for equipment? She said, well, it was a more like a food truck business, and it's an ice cream business. I looked at Kayla. I said, okay. I said, so you're doing a recession-proof business of selling ice cream. I said, well, what happens in the fall when people don't want ice cream? And she said, oh, it's 85 degrees where I live. We don't have a fall. So I don't know if that's where you don't have a fall in the United States. I know Florida has good weather in the winter, but they still have winter.
Probably Cali. That's the only other place I can think of.
I don't know Hawaii, but anyway, so
Is she on the borderline of Mexico or something like
okay, maybe
Texas?
Mexico.
But they just had a snowstorm, so I don't know.
Right, everybody going through crazy weather right now. So I don't know, but I said, well, ma'am, me personally, in a recession, the last thing I'm thinking about in the winter months is buying ice cream. That's just me. And then people sometimes will get offended. Like my business mentor, he said, people are doing travel businesses when gas is about $65 a gallon. Nothing wrong with that. It's summer months. People are still traveling. But let me tell you, travel business is greatly being reduced right now. Right? You won't see many people traveling in the fall and the winter. And something that my mentor brought out is that a travel business, um, the people that's in business doing travel business services, they're not even the ones traveling.
I think I'll eat. I'm hungry.
Hey, pull your car out so I can get that more out.
I can pull it up. I'll pull
Yeah.
it up.
Okay. So for the person that's trying to tell my daughter what to do, we made it home safely. And my daughter, don't refer to my daughter as lady. Lady, just don't do that. But at any rate, because you don't know her personally, right? At any rate, I want to show you out my yard. It is so nice and green. I might get out and do that. Uh, but at any rate, people, what I'm saying is that financial services businesses in a recession are pretty much recession proof. Like anything that offer people financial help and strategies and more cash flow and help with their credit in recessions are pretty much recession proof. Now you can try ice cream business, right? Some people can sell ice to Eskimos, and that's what you want to do. That's fine. I hope it goes well. You can try um, what else business these people doing? Travel business, right? And hope people are still traveling in the winter and the fall. But let me tell you, I don't post about cryptocurrency to give people the perception that they should take it like it's a lotto ticket or a stretch off. That's not my perception. Crypto is very volatile, and the only thing that will help your mindset when these dips happen is when you have knowledge and the education behind what you are investing in. If you're just going to invest in something because Queen says, look at the interest rates that Bitcoin has did in the last 7 days, or Ether or Ethereum, that's not going to help your mindset if you have to deal with a paper loss. Knowing what you have in your possession helps your mindset of wealth and prosperity is a mindset, not a strategy issue. You can go on anybody's YouTube and listen to them talk about particular cryptos. You can. It's a lot of crypto channels on YouTube. It's a lot of crypto people on Facebook per se. So whether I post about it or not doesn't stop you from finding out. But the thing is, do you know your purpose of getting into it? Once you know your purpose of having it, the ups and downs of it may affect you, short term, but it won't affect you long term because you know what you are investing in is use cases and utility, and it doesn't bother you. But for the person that want to go on shopping sprees, and you decided to get into Sheeb or Doge versus buying that 5,000 Louis Vuitton purse or Gucci earrings or whatever, and now that Doge is not doing what you wanted to, or Sheeb is not doing what you wanted to, and you see a paper loss, and you want to whine and complain about that, you're not even the person that I feel like should be in any crypto anyway. Because what I help people do is take cash, which is a low yielding asset, and learning how to put it into things that can yield them a bigger return on their investment that's going to be recession proof. I'm not going to show you how to get an ice cream shop in a recession. I'm not going to show you how to get things that people are not going to want and desire and need in a recession. But if you want to help people and share financial strategies, help people improve their credit, help people improve their cash flow, so that when the volatility of cryptocurrency happens, or the volatility of their stocks. I talked to someone yesterday, and they told me that their 401k last year alone Their 401k last year alone has lost $460,000. Not 46,000. Trying to make sure my glasses are straight. $460,000. Financial strategies. And I'm getting ready to travel and prepare to go to another state. And I have death in my family, so we're getting ready to travel and leave. And I'm just wrapping up some things up with my daughter. And there are people right now, right, that are not taking, number one, their life seriously or their finances. And that's okay. That's your decision. But I don't want to be associated with you. I just don't. I'm just being honest. If you want to look at somebody's Facebook post and get in crypto, that's your decision. I wouldn't advise it. I would at least get an education. I have several cryptocurrency books. And of course, if you feel like putting $500 a month into other life insurance policies to pass on generational wealth is your best, and you're middle class, is your best strategy to become a millionaire, it might be a best strategy for your children to become a millionaire, but not you. Because that policy may give you 4 to 7% return. And people, listen, I teach the good, the bad, and the ugly about every financial decision you make. But what I'm not going to do is sell you on a lie and tell you that if you don't that that crypto will crash, right? It will look ugly probably by the fall. But I'd be lying to you if I told you if you can hold on, you can position yourself with a little bit of money within 2 to 3 years if you choose the right cryptos to be a millionaire or multimillionaire. And anybody that study millionaires know it takes them longer than 2 to 3 years to become millionaires. And if you can dollar cost average, if you can put in a monthly amount in crypto and back up your crypto on a cold wallet to secure it, and if you choose the right portfolio of cryptos, and if you knew, again, I would not begin with Doge or Sheep. If I am new, I am not getting in Doge and Sheep. If I'm a new person, I don't give financial advice on my channel, but I'm just saying if it was me. And if you can get up cash flow, and if you can get a mindset to get in a business that teaches financial education services, and if you're a middle class that will help the middle class become millionaires, then text cash flow and connect with me in business on this live stream. When we left the bank to open up my daughter's business checking account, the bank manager was Latino. And I was telling him, I said, we are doing a very strong Latino um, community in our financial services business. And I shared the information with him. And then another very inexpensive asset, cash to asset to have in this recession is silver. So if you want to invest in silver at wholesale price, not retail, not what you're going to get on JM Morgan, not Ampex. If you want to invest at wholesale price and have your silver on auto ship, then go to queenofcoinsilver.com. But this is my daughter's new checks. I'm trying to make sure her Rounding up number and checking account information is not showing. So we just got all of that did before we travel and go out of state um, to support my family. But like I tell people, there's a different game plan for middle class, and it's a different game plan for people that are already rich and wealthy. So that's her Chase account, and it's LKD Enterprises LLC. So um, yeah, she got that did and opened up for her. But I don't know if you're not doing financial services in the financial global economic reset. If you're not even positioning yourself, but like I said, half of this is mindset. The other half is just strategy. Um, do I think a wealth transfer is about to happen in America? I do, because we're changing our total global monetary system. And again, Ford is laying off 8,000 people to get ready for EV vehicles. So that means that in some years we're going to see less gas stations and more electronic pumps. But the wealth transfer is only going to the people that have their money to where the wealth is being transferred to. Like if wealth is being transferred to crypto, right? Then do you have any crypto? If the wealth transfer is going to be in silver, because these electronic vehicles are going to need a lot of silver. And just in 2021, it was a global silver shortage. Now people are going to switch to more solar, which means solar electronics, panels on your roofing, because a lot of people cannot afford utility bills. Right now, like I said, I have my friend guy that's a traditional business owner. He just posted his light bill was like $2,400 yesterday, and so with that being said, I posted this on my Facebook page. This is an article from Market Watch in 2021. The global industrial demand for silver hits a record high in 2021, and it's set to extend these gains. And the world, not just United States, silver supply demand for 2022, and silver's industrial use rose 9% to an all-time high of 508.2 million ounces just in 2021, getting a lift from the start of economic recovery from COVID. And as industrial operations resume and businesses reopen, the Silver Institute latest world survey produced from metal. And so they see a need for a global demand of silver, because again, as these solar panels come in, electronic vehicles, lithium batteries, copper, silver, all of that, industrial use, and silver is going to be used for monetary use as well. But like I said, the wealth transfer is not going to happen to people that's not prepared. If you're not prepared, if you're in a business that's not offering people education about how to improve their cash flow, their credit, or silver holdings, or cryptocurrency education. And the reason why I say those is particular, because the middle class is going away. The middle class is getting more and more in poverty. They're shrinking away. They can't make it and survive. And this is the blueprint for the middle class, because silver is inexpensive. You still have some cryptocurrencies that's going to be cheap. Most people don't know that when they switch to central bank's digital currency, that the government is going to regulate what you can purchase. And whenever that happens, if it happens next year, some people may not be able to even purchase crypto or silver. That's why I'm telling you now to put your cash into these assets while we have 5 months left before the government switch to central bank's digital currency. Because when that happens through your banking system, the everyday person may not be able to. That transaction may be declined. And don't tell me, oh, they can't stop me from. Okay, you don't know. Right now, we're on an electronic monetary system, not digital. That's the big difference. And when central banks' digital currency come in, they're going to be able to regulate what you can and cannot purchase. Every American, every person on a global scale, not just the United States, are going to have CBDCs. Right? It wasn't until 1970s that people were even able to own physical silver again. The government made it illegal up until the 1970s for American citizens, to even purchase gold. Like, it just came legal to purchase gold 50 some years ago. Up to then, American citizens could not even purchase gold. So when people tell me, I'm be able to purchase crypto next year if I want to in silver, no, you don't know that. You don't know that. You don't know what the government's going to legalize and not legalize. That's why I'm telling people to get in now. That's why I'm telling people to get the maximum amount of your money out of your paycheck now. Why are you getting a tax refund and giving the government your money through your paycheck and federal taxes all year long just to get that money back at 0% interest? You just gave the government arbitrage the ability to use your money out of your federal tax out your paycheck, and they invested for bigger gains and they gave it back to you at 0% interest. Most people are overpaying over $2,000 a year out of their paycheck to federal taxes that they get back at the end of the year. And it's no secret, they tell you that right on the IRS website. So most people can bring in from at minimum $200. One of my business partners, his wife, $1,400 more at their paycheck if they would just invest and test cash flow on the screen. Then you won't be complaining so much about gas prices. Because now you have more money coming to your household. Now you have more money to invest in crypto and silver with. The more positive cash flow you can to invest in these two assets, silver and crypto, is going to make people millionaires, especially if you're middle class. Just point blank. But you can't do that if you live in paycheck to paycheck. You can't do that if you got bad credit. You cannot do that if you don't know that you can get thousands of dollars back in taxes. It's gonna be time to file taxes in 5 more months. Most people can get thousands of dollars more back in taxes by texting that number on the screen. But they take their child tax credit and earn income credit, and that's all they get when they can get so much more, even from the gas that they're spending, even from the mileage, even from utilities that they're spending wherever they live. They can get that money back. So again, let me go. I gotta go. We gotta travel with my family, and I'm looking forward to seeing some of my family, but not on these terms. So you all wish us safe travels. Uh, Kayla definitely won't be driving there or texting, but if you are a small business owner, you're an entrepreneur, an employee, and you want to get more cash flow so you can have investing income, or just to help you get some of the money back that you spent in your gas and groceries, utilities. If your utilities increase, also you get an immediate discount on your bills, and only if you're serious. Like, I don't need people just testing the waters, because people to implement these strategies is not gonna break the bank for you. I promise you it won't. It's not something that's gonna break the bank. But there's no, it is a business, and all business have operational costs. And you need to shift your mindset. If you want more money, people, you're going to have to shift your mindset. It's just point blank. If you want more money in your life, you're going to have to change the way you've been taught and you think about money, especially if you're middle class, because oftentimes you grew up in a household and the conversations did not consist of what's an asset and what's a liability. Me and my daughter's having that conversation right now. We just spent over an hour at the bank and she got approved for business credit. And even the banker told her, she said, I want to do trading and Forex. And the banker said, well, I have some information. She said, now we don't trade crypto, but we trade ETFs, mutual funds through, where we go? Chase, JP Morgan and Chase. And she gave her some additional information about that. Just talking the language of what rich and wealthy do. She even explained to her, she said, now your credit score determines if you'll get approved for this business credit card, but your income determines the limit of the credit card you get approved for. So she said, so do you just want to apply for this credit card based off of your income alone or your mother's income included? Because you can include the household income, right? And she said, well, let's include my mom's income because that means more income to higher my credit limit. See, these are just some things that, you're not teaching your children. Now, let me get off topic real quick. Kim Burrell, if you all are in the church world community, Kim Burrell, she had to come out and publicly apologize, but she made a statement and she didn't say it, I think, a very kind, where people didn't take it a kind way, but she said a very truthful statement. She said, um, you need to start analyzing your friends, ask them questions about where they live, their income, do they live in a house or whatever. And, Kim Burrell, she kind of went on about the ugly stuff now, that was kind of low blow. She did apologize, but some of that stuff that she said, I agree with. Like, start having financial conversation because people, the five people that you hang around the most, income wise, is going to subconsciously determine what decisions you make in your life. If somebody start telling you something is a scam, and guess what? They're broke. Like, why do somebody that's trying to help themselves financially listen to a broke person tell them about what's a scam and what's not a scam? I give people facts, straight facts. I don't I will have anybody to come and contest if they tell me that they believe that the middle class, a plan for them to get wealthy is to pay into these whole life or cash value or private reserve accounts, insurance. The only people that you make rich from those policy accounts is the agents that sell them to you. That's it. That's it. That's who getting rich. Like, you're getting maybe 4 to 7% interest on an account per year. Wealthy people leverage that to pass on tax benefits. 100%. Yes, wealthy people leverage that. It is levels to this. You're not wealthy yet. You don't have a multimillionaire trust that you want to pass on to your children tax free yet. And that tool is not going to get you that. That tool is when you get that, then you roll over your millions from crypto or silver so that your children can get that money tax free. And then this is the part they leave out too. They don't tell you that when the rich and wealthy take out loans against that account, they go and take it and invest in real estate to make them richer, not the account itself. not the account itself. And then when they have to pay the premium on the account, they're not paying that premium. They go out and they buy apartment houses. They have tenants, and the tenants are paying that high monthly premium back. So they really don't have any skin in the game. And then they pass on that money, tax-free generational wealth. See, they don't tell you the end part. They don't they don't tell you, see, you should ask questions like, how will my cash value build up? Will it be by the surrender value? Right? Will it be, and then you see, these are questions you need to ask. Because how quickly your cash value builds up is determined by how quickly you can take out a loan against it. So questions you should ask is the cash value that I borrow based on the surrender value or the surrender or the accumulation value? The answer is surrender. So that means it'll take about 8 to 10 years for you to have as much surrender value in those policies or private reserve accounts that you put in and earn it 4, 6, or 7%. But when I try to get a middle class a simple plan to get them rich, they go out and they partake on something that's selling them a dream. And all the thing you're doing is making the people that's selling you those policies richer because they're already wealthy. I'm just trying to help you. I'm just trying to help you transition from middle class to multimillionaires, like for real, like in real life. Some of the cryptos are pennies on the dollars. Silver is like under $25, and it's going to be needed on a global demand. I showed you the article for Market Watch. You do three things: get your cash flow up, your credit up, crypto, silver coins. You do those simple things, and some people can't follow the simple things because most middle class people want to look rich and really be poor. They want to have the vehicles that make them look rich. They want to have the house that make them look rich. But if you really put up their asset class, say, okay, let's break down what's assets and what's liability. That asset side of the sheet is they don't have anything. They don't have a future potential way to earn passive or residual income. You're giving out your cash flow into something that's earning you 4 7 cents a month, but you will counsel something that can get you infinite, unlimited income. I mean, 4 to 7% per year. Crypto will do that for you in days. Bitcoin just increased 23% in 7 days. Ethereum Classic, 85% increase. 85 in the last week return. It went from like $14 to 25, I think. That was 85% increase. You get gains like this, and you mean to tell me you want to put three, four, $500 in a private reserve account or an insurance policy that's paying you 4 to 7% a year? Curtis says yes, looking rich for one day. Yellow Baby says yes, looking rich is old news. It really is. Patrice, hey, huh? Hey, Patrice says days. I just can't stand people driving. Wait a minute now, Curtis. Hold up now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Curtis. Now, I didn't say there was anything wrong with people driving electric cars. Let me tell you this. But all of my vehicles, except the one I'm sitting in right now, they are paid off. I have no note, except the one that I'm in right now. And I just got this one because I said, some stuff pop off in this recession. I need to drive in some mountains and hills. It even have a plug in here for electricity. A three-prong a 3-prong electrical plug socket that I can get out of this Jeep. I'm like, I'm getting out of here, and I'm gonna have a vehicle that help me do it. Um, I'm not saying nothing wrong with that, but what I am saying, like, if you're gonna have those luxury vehicles and stuff, then have some assets. Robert Kiyosaki said it this way: every time I want a luxury vehicle, I ask myself, what asset can I create that'll pay for that? Not a job, not active income. Uh, Rock says, I'm here for it all. You must take the simple plan. Yes, Curtis. The first step to 1,000 miles on your journey is the very first step. Like, get those multi-millions first, then you get those accounts. You don't get those accounts to get you the multi-millions. Stimulus check hurt poor people. I don't even want to hear about poor people. That stimulus check, they did what they wanted to do with it. They went about bigger televisions and steak and seafood. I give people credit who watch Queen of Credit and Brian Bean, but many people are not even trying. They just want to stunt. Wealthy people are tired of non-financial literacy people. It's a mindset. It is a mindset. The way I phrased it may have been harsh, but it's true. I didn't think I was harsh, but if you took it as harsh, it's okay. Um, if you think that was harsh, you hadn't saw the other part of me. That wasn't harsh. I really said it a nice way. Yes, Kim got real, but I'm with you. Yeah, Kim Burrell, girl. Kim Burrell. The same thing she said. Yeah, some of the stuff Kim Burrell. Oh, you maybe you saying Kim Burrell would say some harsh. Or maybe me too. I got you. The way I'm just not reading my comments. Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying now because I'm just not reading it. Yeah, some of the stuff she said it harsh now, but a lot of stuff she said was true. And then did you all hear when she said about that PPP money? She said that was power, praise, and prayer. But she was like, when some of you pastors get your PPP, maybe you'll hire me to come sing at your church. That was low blow. She, Kim Burrell should really be a comedian though, because it was funny at the same time. It was funny at the same time. It is nice, Curtis, to talk to business people. Hey, Patrice, let me see. I think I answered everything. Oh, thank you, Gwen. Praying for you and your family. Quinn, thank you. And Gwen, thank you for the super chat as well. According to Genesis 1:11, I affirm and touch and agree with you that will return to you 1,000 times more. And on top of that, that you will be blessed as well. Right. So you all, I'm signing out. I got to get ready to go. And oh my God, I may try to do some live streams because me and my mother, we're going to be traveling together. And we are so much alike to it is crazy. To my daughters, like, this is gonna be hilarious. Let's see, me and my mom gonna be able to get this road trip done. I might have some bloopers videos to show you all, cause me and my mom, ooh, we'll bump heads sometimes, but we love each other. We love her. Yes, Yellow Bay says no poor talk. I got you, Bella 62. You say you mean to Kim? Okay. No poor talk manifest things on a secular level. Thank you, Gwen. I'm logging out. I gotta get packed and ready to go. Um, so if you're in business with me, that's really why I haven't did a lot of Zooms and stuff this week. My a family member passed away last I think Saturday. It was Saturday, and she's the core of our family. She's a very important person. Um, the core, the love, the strength of our family kept our family together. So I do appreciate you all. If you would just say traveling grace and keep my family in your prayers. But at the same time, I want to come and encourage you all and to just know that we was Gwen, man, y'all. Oh, my mama is something there. I love them though. We so much alike. It's crazy. But yeah. Um, she didn't want to fly, and then I said, okay, we will drive. So And then she want to leave tonight at midnight. I was like, Mama, at midnight, but I don't want to stress her out because the loss of the family is enough, you know. So I'm just kind of rolling with them, like whatever you want to do is fine, because I don't want to give her any more stress. So I'm just gonna be there and support her the best I can and support my family. So you all, thank you so much. So my team members in the business, you all hold up your own, for this week, and we'll get back to doing private zooms and helping people with their credit and cash flow next week. And you all, thank you for tuning in. Hit that like and share button. You all be safe, be blessed. Thank you so much, Yellow Bay. Finally got. I'm glad you did too, and thank you so much for your condolences. Thank you so much. You all, I'm signing out. Queen out, and don't forget to visit their website too, Queen of Silver. And you want to improve your cash flow, your credit scores. Text cash flow to that number on the screen, 258 788 1144. You all have a great day.